Welcome to season one, and we have Coronado's visiting San Elizario here at the Eagle Stadium. The weather is 83 degrees, clear skies, and Coronado has won the toss. They have um, selected to receive. So now we have San Elizario ready for the kickoff. It's being brought up to the 32. That was Cameron Trotter, and that was tackled by Eric Portillo. So then Coronado takes the ball here in the first quarter, and we shall see the first play. Looks like a sweep right, and it's going to go for long yards. And that was Waldo Rodriguez with a handoff, and he's going to get credit for 19 yards. Let's take a quick look here at some of the offensive players for Coronado. In the quarterback position, number 11, we have Diego Davila. The running back, number 10, Adam Furman. And as you just saw, Walter Rodriguez with a great run is in the backfield. Receivers, we have Mauricio Sheda, and on the opposite side, number 88, Coleman Gibbs. And in the tight end position, we have Sean Roslesnik. Okay, so it's first and 10. So it looks like a middle run by Waldo for a gain of 2, and that's going to bring second and 8. Looks like a sweep left, and Waldo has enough room on there, and he's gonna make a lot of defenders miss, and he's gonna rack up 16 yards in that play. Beautiful play by Waldo, which gives Coronado a first and 10 on San Elisario's 31-yard line. Looks like a pass, throwing. Oh, that's gonna be deflected by Cesar Dominguez, who's the cornerback. And that's going to make it second and 10. The intended receiver looks like it was for Coleman Gibbs. So let's go on to the next play. Looks like a sweep left for about maybe 3 yards. And that was Waldo Rodriguez again with a carry for a gain of 4. So it'll be third and 6 on San Elisario's 27-yard line. Here comes the play. It's a pass down the middle to the running back. That was to Adam Furman. And it's not going to pick up enough for the first down. So it's going to be fourth and 5th. And so there we might see a field goal on here. The coach for Coronado Thunderbirds is Don Brooks. And he's sending the field goal team. Well, wait a minute. No, it looks like they're going to stay on the field. They're going to try to get a first down. Here comes the pass. He has enough time. Oh, but it's going to be intercepted. It looks
Roughing
like
the passer, defense. Number 75, automatic, first down.
At the same time, we have a roughing the passer, so that's going to null out the interception. So it's going to go back to Coronado for a first and 10 on the San Elizario 13-yard line. Let's take a quick look at the offensive line for Coronado. We have number 60, Mike Moya. Then Nick Yamasaki in the guard position. Derek Thompson. Ray Luna. And Kyle Frotschel. So first and 10, here comes the play. Looks like a running play that goes nowhere, and another flag.
Holding, offense. Number 65, 10-yard penalty.
This time is on Coronado, and that's going to bring them back 10 yards, back to the 23-yard line for a first and 20. It's a handoff down the middle that goes nowhere. Tackled by Lorenzo Garcia, who's playing out of the defensive end position. Second and 19. All receivers were covered, and so Diego Davila decides to run. There was a big hole down the middle, and he's going to rack up 15 yards short of a first down, but it's going to make it third and 4. Shotgun position. Quick pass, but it looks like it's incomplete. Uh, Intended to Sean, but that was tipped by Oscar Herrera. Oscar Herrera playing a cornerback position. So 4th and 4. Let's see what Coach Don Brooks decides to do this. Do this on 4th down. Now they bring in the kicking team, so they're gonna try to put the first 3 points up on the board. It's off, and it looks no good. It went far right. So then San Elizario is gonna take the ball on their own 20-yard line. We shall see the first play for San Elizario here in the first quarter with 6 minutes remaining. It's a medium pass down the middle. He connects to his receiver. That was to Jose Caudillo for a gain of 7. Let's take a look at the quarterback. Starting for San Elizario, we have Mario Chavez. And in the backfield, we're going to have number 32, Allen Jaques, and number 14, Cesar Dominguez. So 2nd and 3. He has enough time, and he makes a completion, but there's a yellow flag.
Holding offense, number 75, 10-yard penalty.
So that's a holding on Oscar Reyes, and Oscar is the guard for San Elizario. Let's take a quick look at the receivers. So we have number 7, Omar Tarango. On the opposite side, we have Justin Vargas. And in the tight end position, we have Jose Caudillo. 2nd and 13. Here comes the play. Quarterback keeper. He runs down the middle. He's going to gain about 4 yards right before he's pulled down by Marco Hernandez. Quick look at the offensive line for San Elizario. We have number 62, Gerardo Gonzalez. Number 75, Oscar Reyes. In the center, number 9, Fernie Hernandez. Number 74, Jesus Martinez. And number 50, Jorge Aguilar. 3rd and 9. Shotgun position, looking for his receiver. He throws down the middle. It looks like he completes the pass. That was enough for a first down to Jose Caudillo. So San Elizario moving the ball here, and again 1st and 10 out of their own 31. Looks like a toss. Oh, wow, what a great play. That was like a flea flicker. That was given to Cesar Dominguez on a sweep right, and he passed it along to Justin Vargas, and that's going to be a gain of 17 yards. That was a great play. 1st and 10 San Elizario on their own 48. Looks like another pass, short pass. This time is completed to Justin Vargas. Raul Rivera takes him out of bounds after 6 yards. 2nd and 4. Another pass. This time it's incomplete. Intended to Jose Caudillo. So it'll bring 3rd and 4. Here comes a snap. Oh, he's going to be blindsided, and that's going to be a sack. Brent Paulson pulls him down by the ankle for a loss of 4, and it's going to be 4th and 9. So head coach for San Elizario is Fred Gurrola, and he's thinking about the next play here on 4th and 9. So the punt team's out on the field, ready to punt this. And that's going to be going out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So once again, here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes remaining, Coronado takes the ball at their own 25. We shall see the first play for them on this drive. Okay, looks like a curl route, which was ran really good by Mauricio Sheda and completed for 6 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 4. Another pass. This time it's incomplete. Irvin Aguirre, which is the outside linebacker, made a good defensive play on there. and caused the incompletion. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. Another quick pass, but this time to Sean. He can't hold on, so it's going to be incomplete. And now Coronado's facing a 4th and 4. So we shall see again the punt team. Here comes the return. It's going to be returned up to the 40-yard line, and that was returned by Mario Chavez and whipped down by Marco Hernandez. So San Elizario here with another opportunity here in the first quarter with about 1 minute remaining. Shotgun position. Passing, and that's completed. That's going to gain a lot of yards, but there's another yellow flag on the field.
Personal foul, defense. Number 15, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Okay, and this time it's on the defense on Coronado. That's on Raul Rivera, so that's going to give them a lot of yards after that play. So San Elizario is going to start at the red zone on Coronado's own 19-yard line. We've got about 36 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Here comes the snap. Quick pass, and it's completed to Cesar Dominguez, who's running towards out of bounds, but there's another flag on the field.
Holding, offense, number 9, 10-yard penalty.
This time it's on the center, Fernie Hernandez, which is going to bring them back another 10 yards, starting on the Coronado's 29-yard line for a 1st and 20. So head coach Fred Gurola gives them the next play, and they're ready for the snap. Looks like a pass, but that's going to be incomplete. Real good tight coverage by Raul Rivera, who is playing out of the corner position. 2nd and 20. He's running, so Mario Chavez decides to run with it and gain short yardage there, which in turn is going to make it into a 3rd and 18. 19 seconds remaining, and they might not have enough time, so that's the end of the first quarter with Coronado 0, Eagles 0, and they're starting off here on the 3rd and 18. It's a short pass to the running back, and it's going to pick up 3 yards. That was to Alan Jaques, and tackled by Erasmo Coronado. So it's 4th and 15. It'd be interesting if they bring the field goal team. No, they're going to go for it. So it's going to be a shotgun. Looks like a shotgun play on here. Let's take a look. He's looking for his receiver. He's throwing. But it looks like he just got rid of it due to the great pressure that Coronado brought. And that's going to be a turnover. Coronado starting at their own 24. Here comes the first play for Coronado here in the second quarter. Looks like a toss, right? And it's not going to get enough. It looks like he went back to the original line for a 2nd and 10. That was Waldo Rodriguez and was nailed by Gerardo Gonzalez. So off tackle right, this time he does gain a lot more yards, which is 9 on the play. Great counter by Waldo Rodriguez to bring it 1 short shy for the 1st down. Tackled by Irvin Aguirre. Next play. Another off tackle right by Waldo Rodriguez, who gains the 1st down for Coronado. Quick look here at the linebackers for San Elizario. We have Ray Alvarez, number 75, number 50, Jorge Aguilar, and 42, Irvin Aguirre. So it's a 1st and 10. Looks like a trap right this time. Yes, again to Waldo Rodriguez, who picks up 3 yards. And that is Waldo's 9th carry of the game for 57 yards. 2nd and 7. Another trap right. This time he runs into a wall of yellow jerseys. He's not going to gain an inch. That was tackled by Lorenzo Garcia. So now it's 3rd and 7 on their own 39-yard line. Quick pass. It looks like he fumbled. It looks like they're calling it. Yep, Ray Luna recovers for Coronado. So it's a lucky break for them, but it's going to be 4th and 4. Here comes the punt. It's a short return up to the 25-yard line. So San Elizario takes over here at their own 25 with 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Mario Chavez getting ready to pass. He has time, but he instead looks like a shovel pass. No, they're going to call it an interception. So intercepted by Jojo Herbert. And that's going to give Coronado the ball at San Elizario's 23-yard line. So looks like he got hit while passing that ball, and it cost the interception. So 1st and 10 here for Coronado. Dropping to pass. No, he has it. He's running it, and he's going to run enough for a 1st down. So it was a great running play by the quarterback, Diego Davila. 1st and 10 on San Elizario's 11-yard line. Wrap left, goes nowhere. Tackled by Fernie Hernandez to make it a 2nd and 9. This time it's a late handoff, and it looks like it's going to go for positive yards. Make it 7 for Waldo Rodriguez, who's now 65 yards rushing, and a 3rd and 2 for Coronado. Quick pass, that's going to be incomplete. That was not nearly good enough to make a completion. So it's 4th and 2. Interesting on Don Brooks' next play on here. They bring the field goal team, and they've missed one already. Let's see if they can capitalize on this one. So up the middle this time, it's good. So Coronado takes advantage, and now they're leading the game 3 and San Elizario 0. We're getting ready for the kickoff. That's a great return all the way to the 49 or 50-yard line by San Elizario. That was Mario Chavez, the quarterback, who's also the kickoff returner. All right, so 1st and 10 San Elizario trying to tie this game. Mario Chavez passes down the middle. So 1st and 10 San Elizario trying to tie this game. Mario Chavez passes down the middle, and he completes to his wide receiver, Justin Vargas, for a gain of 11. So another 1st and 10 here for San Elizario. Looks like another, this time he's going to be tackled for a loss of 5. Julian Davila pulls him down. Looks like he wanted to gain some yards by running up the field, but the pressure did not allow for it. So 2nd and 15. Quick pass to the right, which that was to Alan Hopkins. He's pushed out of bounds, looks like it, or it might have stayed inside. But that's going to be a 3rd and 8. Here comes the pass again down the middle. This time, was it complete? No, it went right through his hands. Jose Caudillo can't hold on to the ball. That's going to be 4th down. So we shall see the punt team here on 4th and 8. With about 2 minutes remaining here in the first half, Coronado will take possession at their own 12-yard line. Looks like a It looks like a sack. Lorenzo Garcia is celebrating on the field after that nice sack. That's going to be a loss of 4. San Elizario chooses to pick a timeout, hoping to get this ball back before the end of the first half. So 2nd and 14 for Coronado. Looks like he's running with it. It looks like he fumbled the ball. Let's see who has possession. Diego Davila covered it up, so Coronado keeps possession at their own 5-yard line. That was a loss of 3 on the play. San Elizario with another timeout, 1 remaining for them, with 2 minutes and 7 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So it'll be 3rd and 17 for Coronado. Looks like a pass. And again, that's going to be incomplete. He was hit as he threw that ball. So now it's a 4th and 17. Coronado will be forced to punt the ball. Caught around the 45 and brought back about 8 yards. That was Mario Chavez. So they'll be starting with about 2 minutes on Coronado's 38-yard line. Here comes the first play. Quick pass completed to Justin Vargas. Tackled by Raul Rivera for a gain of 5. So that'll make it 2nd and 5 with 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining. Another quick pass, but this time Jojo Herbert was there to deflect the pass. So it's 3rd and 5. Sack by Sean. He blindsided Mario Chavez for a loss of 4. So that's going to be 4th and 9. Punt situation. Punt's on this way, and there's a yellow flag on the field.
Offsides. Defense. 5-yard penalty.
So that's going to be 4th and 4 now. San Elizario with the ball. This time they're going to go for it instead of punting. Let's see if they can get the first down. Mario Chavez back. He's running with it. And he's going to be short of the first down. So it's going to be a turnover. Coronado taking over the ball with 1 minute remaining in the second quarter. So this is Coronado's first play. It's a toss right. It's going to gain about 3 yards to Waldo Rodriguez. Tackled by Cesar Dominguez. 2nd and 6. Back to pass. This time it's incomplete. Looks like both Coleman and Cesar Dominguez had it at the same time, but it's going to be ruled incomplete. So it's 3rd and 6 with 36 seconds remaining. Toss left to Waldo, who's going to gain about 3 yards and tackled immediately. Well, he stepped out of bounds for a 4th and 6. So San Elizario will have the ball once again for their last time here before the end of the first half.
Holding. Receiving team. 10-yard penalty.
Holding on Oscar Herrera for 10 yards, and they're going to start here on their own 24-yard line with 16 seconds remaining. Herrera for 10 yards, and they're going to start here on their own 24-yard line with 16 seconds remaining. Looks like an off tackle left, which gains about 1 yard, tackled by Justin Cloud, and that's the end of the first half. Here leading Coronado by 3, and San Elizario still at 0. Alright, so we're beginning the third quarter. San Elizario is going to be receiving on here, and a quick update on the weather. Looks like we have some wind that picked up, so it's averaging about 10 to 20 miles per hour. We'll see if that's going to affect any of the quarterbacks. So Coronado getting ready here for the kickoff. That's going to be brought up to the 37-yard line. Good return by Mario Chavez, tackled by Gary De Leon. So it's first and 10, San Elizario. Looks like a trap right. It's going nowhere. Jojo Herbert there for the stop, and that's going to be a loss of 1. Second 11 here for San Elizario. So it's another, looks like a sweep right this time. Uh, looks like some good yards by Cesar Dominguez. Again tackled by Jojo Herbert, but not after 5 yards on that play. So it's third and 6, San Elizario on their own 41. Shotgun position. It's a draw down the middle, but that's going to be sniffed out by Mike McElroth, who's going to make a great tackle for a loss of 4. So Fred Gurola, the head coach, is giving the sign to the punt team to take the field. So we're getting ready here for the punt. Coronado catches and they're going to do a very short return, immediately tackled by Manuel Jaques. So they're going to be starting at their own 23. First and 10, Coronado. A short run tackled by Jorge Aguilar, which is going to make it second and 10. He's looking for a receiver. The only receiver available is with the running back, Walter Rodriguez, and only going to be gaining 1. This is third and 9. San Elizario has some good coverage on that play. Shotgun. Diego Davila looking for a receiver. He passes. It's going to be intercepted by Eric Portillo, who pulled it away and returned for 14 yards. Great job for the secondary, and that's going to give San Elizario a first and 10 on Coronado's 15-yard line. Now it's up to them to capitalize on that turnover to put some points on the board. Here comes a quick run by the quarterback. Couldn't find anybody open. Mario Chavez is going to be pancaked by Sean for a gain of 1. Second and 9. Another play. He can't find a receiver. This time he's taken down by Joel Aguirre. And that's going to be an unfortunate loss of 5 for San Elizario. So now they're third and 14. The head coach is bright red on the face. He can't believe it. But he's going to move forward with the next play. Third and 14. Shotgun position. Looking for his receiver. Throws down. No, it's going to be incomplete. He got tackled as he wanted to pass. Erasmo Coronado is going to be given credit for that pass deflection. So now it's 4th and 14. So it looks like they're still far for their kicker. So they're going to try to go for it here on 4th and 14. Let's see. Shotgun position. He's looking, he throws deep. And no, he can't reach it. That's going to be Cesar Dominguez going to be credited for that pass deflection. So that's unfortunate for San Elizario after they had a great interception. That's a little heartbroken news for the defense. But nevertheless, we have Coronado here taking the first play here on the third quarter with about 7 minutes remaining. Looks like handoff to Waldo, but there's a yellow flag on the field.
Offsides, defense, number 75, 5-yard penalty.
That's on the defensive tackle, Oscar Reyes. So that's good news for Coronado, who gains 5 for a 1st and 5. Quick pass down the middle, and it looks like he fumbled it after being tackled by Manuel Jaques. But it looks like Nick Yamasaki came away with it. Coronado lucky enough to keep possession of the ball. So that gained 3 yards on the play for a 2nd and 2. So that was very close to a second turnover, but instead it makes it a 2nd and 2. Here comes Coronado with the snap. Looks like a trap left. Tackled by Oscar Reyes, we'll see if he got enough for the first down. Eric Gordillo was shaken up on the play, so he's going to be hobbling off for a couple of plays. So the ref does conclude that he got enough for a first down. So Coronado, 1st and 10 on their own 29. Diego Davila decides to keep it, and he runs for about 9 or 10 yards. He found a hole down the middle and took advantage of it. 1st and 10 Coronado on their own 39. It's another interception. It's going back 10-5. Finally taken down. It's a touchdown. Cesar Dominguez, the defensive back. Great. That's 2 interceptions for San Elizario, who's showing they have some good defensive backs and finally some points up on the field, getting ready for that extra point, which is good. So now San Elizario up ahead on the scoreboard, 7. Coronado Thunderbirds, 3. Kickoff now. Good return up to about the 28 by Waldo Rodriguez, the running back. And it's 1st and 10 for Coronado here in the 3rd quarter with about 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. Trap left. Tackled by Jorge Aguilar. Waldo Rodriguez is only going to pick up 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Another trap left. Again, Waldo Rodriguez. This time tackled by Manuel Jaques. That's a gain of 5. And a crucial play coming up here for Coronado on a 3rd and 2. It looks like a draw and might not be enough. Waldo, no, he only picked up 1. Lorenzo Garcia makes a great stopping play. So it's 4th and 1. Coronado being forced to punt here. Short return by Mario Chavez. And they're going to start off here at their own 28-yard line. So San Elizario leading 7-3. First play looks like a off tackle left or a trap left to Alan Jaques, who picks up 3. 2nd and 7. Short pass to the running back, tackled by Julian Davila. That's going to give him 3 yards, getting closer to that first down for a 3rd and 4. No open receivers. Mario Chavez has no option but to run it down the middle and only gains 2. So that's going to be 4th and 2. Unfortunate for them that they're going to have to punt it away.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty.
So now a penalty on here. That's going to bring them back. Nevertheless, they're still punting the ball. So Waldo Rodriguez calls for a fair catch. And Coronado will start their drive on their own 27 with about 40 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Looks like a sweep right. He's getting some rooms. There's some missed tackles on there. And this time that's going to be Diego Davila handing off to Waldo Rodriguez for a gain of 9 yards. So for the game, that was Waldo's 28th run, and he has 89 yards. 2nd and short. That's gonna they're not gonna have enough time to run the play, so that's gonna be the end of the 3rd quarter. We have San Elizario up 7, Coronado 3. 2nd and 1, Coronado with the ball. There's a flag on the play.
Holding. Offense. Number 71. 10-yard penalty.
Holding on Kyle who's playing out of the tackle position. So that's going to bring them back to a 2nd and 11. Off tackle left. That might be Waldo Rodriguez for a gain of 5. And the tackle was made by Oscar Herrera. So it's 3rd and 6. And Coronado really needs to get this first down if they intend to put some points on the board. And no, this time he can't get that pass completed, so it's going to be 4th and 6. Coronado will be punting. There's a flag on the field.
Illegal block. Receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
That's on Oscar Herrera. And that's going to make them start on their own 19. So San Elizario here on the 4th quarter, 1st and 10. Oh, it's a sack. Coronado brings it. That's going to be great penetration by Mike McElrath, which is, I'm sorry, that was Sean. Okay, Sean gets credit for the sack, and that's actually his 2nd sack of the day, getting good penetration. So now it's 2nd and 12 for San Elizario. And it looks like there was an injury on the previous play. That was Mike. Okay, so Mike was there was 2 injuries, Mike and Julian Davila. Okay, so let's go ahead and proceed for here with San Elizario on 2nd and 12. Looks like they're passing short pass, completed, tackled by Joel Aguirre after a gain of 6. So San Elizario, 3rd and 6. They need this first down if they want to chew up some of that time left in the clock. Another flag.
Encroachment defense. Number 72, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
So responsible for the penalty was Justin Yearwood. That's going to help out San Elizario to give him a 3rd and short. Comes the play. It's a pass. He throws and it's going to be incomplete right through the hands of Marco Hernandez. Now it's going to be a 4th and 1. So Coronado will be taking possession of the ball here in the 4th quarter with about 10 minutes remaining at their own 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Coronado. Trap left. Waldo Rodriguez for 3 yards. Jorge Aguilar with the tackle. 2nd and 7, Coronado. Another trap left. There's a fumble. Looks like Jorge Aguilar stripped the ball, but it was recovered by Cesar Dominguez. It's going to be San Elizario ball. So great job by San Elizario, who's been playing real good defense on here. So they're wanting to get some breathing room here by putting some points on the board. Let's see if they can do it on this drive. 1st and 10. Quick pass, and that was good hands there by Jose Caudillo, who's going to pick up 9 yards. 2nd and 1, San Elizario here at Coronado's 32-yard line. Trap left, and it looks like it's enough for a 1st down. Yes, it is. Allen Hawkins picks up 3. Mario Chavez can't find a receiver. He runs and is going to gain about 3 yards. So that's going to make it 2nd and 7. We got about 7 minutes remaining here in the last quarter. Pass right, sweep right. Only he get that was to Cesar Dominguez, who's not going to gain any yards. Tackled by Reolet Ives. 3rd and 7. Shotgun, looking for his receiver. He hands off instead, but Justin Cloud is there to make the stop for a loss of 3. So it's 4th and 10. San Elizario on Coronado's 29-yard line. So coach decides to go for it here on a 4th and 10. There's a yellow flag.
False start. Offense. Number 81, 5-yard penalty. Repeat, 4th down.
So the wide receiver a little anxious on that play. Jumps ahead of the play, and they're going to be penalized for it for a 4th and 15. Now coach decides to punt it away. And another flag here after the punt.
Offsides. Defense. 5-yard penalty.
That was offsides on the defense, so it's San Elizario's ball again here with a 4th and 10. And this time coach is going to try to go for it again. Here comes the pass. Oh, it's not going to happen. That's going to be sacked by Brent Paulson, who takes down Mario Chavez. And that's also Brent's 2nd sack of the day. So great job here for Coronado, who's really putting pressure on that quarterback. So they'll take over here at their own 37. New wide receiver on here with 4 wide receivers. Derek Corral. Here comes the play. Quick pass, and that's going to be incomplete. Intended for Oscar Reyes. So for the game, Diego Davila has 16 attempts. It looks like 16 attempts and only completed 5, and has thrown 2 interceptions. So 2nd and 10, Coronado. Here comes the play. Quick pass. It is completed. Tackled by Ray Alvarez, but not after Cameron Trotter picks up 8 on the play. So it's 3rd and 10, Coronado, with about 5 minutes remaining, wanting to score on this drive. Another pass. This time it's intercepted again. This time by Ray Alvarez, number 75, the linebacker. And it's going to be San Elizario's ball. Coronado still has about 4 minutes remaining. They can still implement the good defense that they're showing us today to get the ball again and hopefully put some points. But that's going to be up to the defense now that San Elizario has the ball. First play, here comes a run, but it's not going to gain any yards. It's actually loss of 1. That was stopped by Justin Cloud. 2nd and 11, San Elizario. Quick pass, but there's a yellow flag on the field.
Tripping. Offense. Number 9, 10-yard penalty.
That's going to be on the center, Fernie Hernandez, who's had already been penalized today. So that's unfortunate for San Elizario, who's going to be starting at their own 46 on a 2nd and 21. Another flag. This time but there's a sack as well. It's Sean. We'll see what happens.
Encroachment. Defense. Number 87, 5-yard penalty.
There's not going to be credit for that sack for the encroachment. That's going to make it a 2nd and 16. San Elizario here with the ball on Coronado's 49-yard line. It's a sweep right that goes nowhere. Justin Yearwood was waiting for that, which is now going to make it 3rd and 16 with about 3 minutes remaining. Coronado really wanting that ball back. Shotgun. Mario Chavez tosses to the running back, who makes a completion, but it's only going to be for a gain of 2. So now San Elizario is forced to punt, and Coronado will have an opportunity to come back in this game. Return of 3. Coronado will start at their own 10 with about 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining. First play, we have 4 wide receivers. It's a draw, and there's a flag.
Holding offense. Number 7, 5-yard penalty.
That's against Coronado, who's going to move the ball back 5 yards for a 1st and 15 on their own 5-yard line. And still with 4 wide receivers, here comes the play. It's a trap left. He breaks a tackle, gains 6. So that's Waldo Rodriguez, who for the day has 24 rushes. He has 106 yards. And 2nd and 9, about 2 minutes remaining here for Coronado on their own 11. It's a toss right to Waldo. Another yellow flag.
Personal foul. Defense. Number 42, 15-yard penalty. Automatic. 1st down.
This time it's on San Elizario, so it's positive gain for Coronado, who's starting now on the 32 with a fresh down, a set of downs. Let's see, they still have 4 wide receivers on the field. Another flag.
False start. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 1st down.
All right, so as the tension increases, so does the nervousness. So that's going to be now on Coronado. 1st and 15 with 1 minute and about 30 seconds remaining. Trap left, this time for good yardage. That's going to be 8 yards for Waldo Rodriguez. Tackled by Irvin Aguirre, which is now his 10th tackle for the game. So the time stops for stepping out of bounds. So it's 2nd and 7, Coronado here with about 1 minute remaining. They keep keeping it on the ground, but that's going to give them a 1st down. That's Waldo Rodriguez, and this time Coronado will call their 1st timeout. So that's 1st and 10 with 1 minute remaining, 4 wide receivers. Here comes the play. It's a pass and it's completed to the receiver. Tackled by Cesar Dominguez, but they're going to pick up 7 yards, and they're also going to step out of bounds to stop the clock. So it's Coronado on the 50-yard line, 2nd and 3. Handoff, they're keeping it on the ground. Let's see if they got enough for the 1st. It is a 1st down, and 49 seconds remaining. Coronado calls a timeout. So 1st and 10, we have exactly 49 seconds here left for Coronado. They bring in a new quarterback, Adam Furman. Curious if okay, so they run it with a quarterback. He couldn't find no receivers open, and now Coronado has no option but to call their last timeout here with 36 seconds remaining. So far we've seen real good coverage here by San Elizario. The quarterbacks can't get any good passes, and looks like Danny Davila might have been injured, which explains Adam Furman acting as the quarterback. So 2nd and 8, let's move on. He's running with it, but he only is going to pick up about 2 yards. Lorenzo Garcia makes the tackle. That's going to be 3rd and 6. No more timeouts remaining for Coronado, so they're going to be running a hurry offense here. Shotgun. And he's going to be sacked by Gerardo Gonzalez. This might as well be the last play for Coronado here in the game. 4th and 10. They don't have enough time, and that's game. We have San Elizario takes this game with a victory, 7, Coronado 3. We had to see the MVP of the game, and that's going to be Cesar Dominguez. So let's look at his stats here. Scroll down to the defense on here. So Cesar Dominguez had 3 tackles for the day, 3 deflections, 1 interception for a return of 48 yards. So that was a great game here. San Elizario stood their ground for a victory, 7, Coronado 3. That was a great game. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you till next time.